My story in education begins actually in 1851. Mother Frances Xavier Ward and 4 other Sisters of Mercy had to sneak into Providence, Rhode Island at night in street clothes because the bishop warned them their arrival was going to be met with riots brought about by the Know Nothing Party. They hired some fine, stalwart Irish lads, put them in the walled garden with clubs, and prevented the Know Nothing Party from running them out, though every window in the convent was destroyed. In the meantime, they founded St. Francis Xavier Academy, fondly known as St. X, in Providence. About 100 years later, I was wandering down the aisle of St. X in the auditorium in complete silence, and there on the stage was a very formidable Sister of Mercy, and she said to us, "You are young girls. You are unskilled. You're hardly educated. But in 4 years, you will leave St. Xavier's Academy as resilient young women of mercy. These sisters who are all around you will teach you your value as a woman, because that's why Catherine McAuley founded our community." That was Sister Mary Marjorie Walsh, RSM, and when she spoke, we listened intently. That was day 1 with the Sisters of Mercy.
Miss Horan is a living embodiment of what a Mercy Girl is. She is faithful, she is compassionate, she is inspiring. So she is all these things that we want to be and that Mercy wants their young women to be as they grow up and go into the community.
In community of education, every relationship needs to be nurtured, but the key ones that nurtured me, that truly challenged me, happened in my beloved English department with the characters that inhabited room 111. And that would be Pat Flanagan, Kathy Fontaine, Kathy Mountain, Susan Roughgarden, Jackie Moses, Amanda Bolsinger, and Colleen O'Donnell. There were so many more, but these were the key ones. And it was under Pat that I learned the 4 C's for a classroom. The first C is challenge. Every single class those girls walk into must challenge them. The second C is consistency. The third is choice. If they have choice in their learning, it helps us personalize their learning, it helps cement it, and it helps them be known. And if they feel they are known, they will experience connection.
Her lessons went far beyond the walls of the classroom. She taught us life skills. She taught us how to be a good person. She taught us how to be a good friend. And they weren't things that were necessarily directly spoken, but they were implied.
She instills basically all the values of mercy into herself, into all of us that were her students. She highly valued the education of a young woman. She put a huge importance on serving your community and serving your fellow classmates. Whenever I talk with a classmate, someone above me or below me, everyone always loves Miss Horan, and she made a huge impact on all of us.
I'm very grateful Mercy High School is here. I'm grateful when I left the East Coast that this is where I landed on the West Coast. I'm grateful to all the administrators, the staff, the teachers, whose love for these students is everywhere. But I'm particularly grateful for the Sisters of Mercy, for their mission, for their modeling, for their courage, and their compassion.